Did you know that a modern car with a stop-start system can perform over 500,000 engine restarts in its lifetime? That's a massive increase. Your engine is now starting up 10 times more often than normal driving. And here's the shocking part. Studies show that up to 80% of total engine wear happens during startup alone. That means your engine is not wearing out the most while driving at high speed. It is wearing out at traffic lights. So the real question is, are these systems saving fuel while quietly reducing your engine's lifespan? Or are modern engines smart enough to handle it? In this video, we uncover the hidden stress modern stop-start systems place on your engine every time the ignition shuts off. By analyzing thousands of daily cycles in urban traffic, highlighting the urgent need for advanced synthetic oils, specialized coatings, and disciplined maintenance routines to prevent catastrophic engine failure long before your vehicle reaches high mileage. First, you need to understand what really happens during every stop-start cycle. Every time your engine shuts off at a red light, your oil pump stops instantly, and within seconds, oil pressure drops from around 40 to 60 psi to nearly zero. This is critical because engine bearings rely on that pressurized oil film to keep metal surfaces separated. When the engine restarts, it takes a fraction of a second, typically 0.5 to 2 seconds, for full oil pressure to rebuild. During that tiny window, internal components like crankshaft bearings experience micro-contact, and you are looking at a completely different wear pattern compared to traditional engines. Even though each event is microscopic, the repetition is what creates long-term impact, and that's where the real concern begins.
Now the question is, how startup cause 80% of engine wear? One of the most eye-opening facts in automotive engineering is that up to 70 to 80% of total engine wear occurs during startup conditions. This is because during normal operation, components are fully separated by a stable oil film, minimizing direct contact. However, during startup, that protective film is either thin or not fully established, placing the engine in a high-risk state. With stop-start systems, this high wear phase is triggered repeatedly throughout your drive, especially in urban environments. In heavy traffic, your engine may restart 30 to 50 times in a single trip, compared to just one start in traditional vehicles. Over weeks and months, this results in tens of thousands of additional wear cycles. Each cycle introduces a small amount of frictional stress that slowly accumulates. However, modern engines are designed to tolerate this. It's not about one damaging event, it's about thousands of small events adding up over time. This is why startup wear has become the most critical factor in long-term engine durability in modern vehicles. Let's understand the science of boundary lubrication and bearing stress. During those first moments after engine restart, lubrication enters what is known as boundary lubrication. That is, a state where the oil film is too thin to fully separate metal surfaces. In this condition, friction can increase dramatically, sometimes up to 8 to 10 times higher than under full hydrodynamic lubrication. These additives form a temporary protective layer, but they are not as effective as a full oil film. As a result, microscopic contact points develop between moving components, leading to tiny surface abrasions. Over time, these abrasions accumulate, causing gradual wear of bearing materials. This wear may not be visible or noticeable immediately, but it slowly alters the internal geometry of the engine. As clearances increase, the engine's ability to maintain stable oil pressure decreases, further accelerating the wear process. This creates a feedback loop where slight wear leads to conditions that promote even more wear. Understanding this lubrication transition is key to understanding why frequent restarts can have long-term consequences. How stop-start system destroys the turbochargers. If you drive a modern car with a turbocharger, which is almost everyone these days, this system is your worst enemy. Turbochargers are engineering marvels that can reach internal operating temperatures of nearly 900 degrees Celsius under load. When you pull off a highway and the stop-start system immediately kills the engine, that flow of vital cooling fluid stops instantly, trapping extreme heat inside the turbo housing. This phenomenon, known as heat soak, which causes the stagnant oil trapped in the bearing housing to coke or bake into hard carbon deposits that act like sandpaper the next time the turbo spins up to 200,000 revolutions per minute. Over time, these carbon deposits block oil feed lines and scar the turbine shaft, leading to a catastrophic turbo failure that can cost upwards of $2,500 to repair.
By forcing the engine to shut down before it has had a chance to thermally stabilize, these systems are effectively cooking your most expensive components from the inside out. How modern engineering tries to fight this problem. To counter these issues, modern engines are built with incredibly advanced technologies. Some manufacturers use polymer-coated bearings that reduce friction by up to 50% during dry starts, while others design oils that leave a protective film even after shutdown. High-end systems even include electric oil pumps or pressure accumulators that maintain lubrication during stop phases. Additionally, modern synthetic oils can flow up to 5 times faster at low temperatures than conventional oils, reducing the time it takes to rebuild pressure. The effectiveness of these technologies heavily depends on proper maintenance and using the correct oil specifications. Without that, even the most advanced engineering can't fully protect the engine from accelerated wear. At the last, the question is the StopStart system really worth it? StopStart systems are designed primarily to reduce fuel consumption and emissions, and they do deliver measurable benefits, particularly in urban driving conditions. Studies show that these systems can improve fuel efficiency by around 5 to 12%, and in extreme stop-and-go traffic, savings can reach up to 15%. Over time, this can translate into noticeable cost savings for drivers, especially those who spend a lot of time in city traffic, which introduces additional wear on engine components. This creates a trade-off between short-term fuel savings and long-term engine durability. For drivers who frequently replace their vehicles, the benefits may outweigh the risks, but for those planning to keep their cars for high mileage, the increased wear becomes a more significant factor. It is not that stop-start systems are harmful by design, it is that they shift the balance of wear in a way that requires more attention to maintenance. Understanding this trade-off is essential for making informed decisions about vehicle operation. Smart ways to reduce wear without disabling the system. You don't have to completely disable your stop-start system, but you do need to be smart about managing it. Using high-quality, fully synthetic oil that meets manufacturer specifications is one of the most effective ways to reduce startup wear. Regular oil changes are equally important, as degraded oil loses its ability to maintain protective films and resist breakdown under stress. Keeping the battery and starter system in good condition ensures quicker and smoother restarts, minimizing the duration of low lubrication phases. In extreme weather conditions or heavy traffic, temporarily disabling the stop-start system can reduce unnecessary cycling. Avoiding aggressive acceleration immediately after restart also helps protect internal components. These simple but effective strategies can significantly extend engine life and reduce the long-term impact of frequent stop-start operation. Ultimately, smart driving habits combined with proper maintenance can make a substantial difference in how your engine ages. What do you think? Is the 1 or 2 extra miles per gallon worth the risk of a turbo rebuild? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the tech that's actually under your hood. See you in the next one.